What are wheels and axles? When do we use them? What can they do for us? Could you use one in your invented machine? I don't think you need a definition of a wheel, and though I'm sure you know what an axle is, its definition is a rod that goes through the wheel which allows the wheel to turn. Some examples of wheels and axles that you might think of first are those on vehicles, skateboards, and wheelchairs, the ones that take us places. There are wheels and axles that might not be as obvious, however, such as those on a pizza cutter, a pinwheel, a skill saw, and even a pencil sharpener. What do you think the wheel is on the pencil sharpener? What do you think the axle is? Yes, the wheel is the handle, and the axle is the shaft that it turns on. Certainly wheels and axles do far more than take us places. If you end up using one in your inventive machine, I'm very curious as to what you will design it to accomplish. You'll have a chance to design wheels and axles and test them tomorrow, and hopefully your axles will actually go through the wheels, unlike the ones on this slide. You can build them out of any materials you have access to at school, or bring something in if you have an idea for it. You'll have the opportunity to design various wheels and axles, but there's actually 4 designs I'd like you to focus on, the ones which you see an approximate image of on the slide. A short axle with small wheels, a short axle with large wheels, a long axle with small wheels, and a long axle with large wheels. Tonight you're going to predict what they'll do. Which one of the 4 would require the least effort to pull up an inclined plane? Which would require the most effort? Which would travel the fastest down an inclined plane? And which would travel the slowest? In order for the test you perform to be fair, you'll need to build each set out of the same type of materials, and you'll also need to ensure the inclined plane is positioned at the same angle. Record your 4 predictions on your wheel and axles response sheet and explain the reason for your prediction with words or sketches. So be ready to discuss your predictions with your triad in the morning before you begin designing and testing your wheels and axles.